How's it going? In my job, I work with a lot of innovative technologies with AI, with robotics, and things like that. And I like to play with this on the side, as you might have noticed previously in the MBot series I had recently, where we explored the building and block coding of a robot, which was a lot of fun. But I wanted to try out something a little more sophisticated. And so today we're going to welcome our new friend, Looi. I haven't seen Looi. Looi is in this box here from Tangible Future. And Looi appears to be a base of a robot and an app that uses your phone to turn it into a fairly smart little friend. And we're going to explore that today. I'm really, really excited about it. Let's take a look. All right, we're going to open the box. Look. One of the reasons I think I like Looi, when I saw the ad for it, really caught my attention, is it reminds me of Wall-E. Do you remember Wall-E from the movie Wall-E? So, I don't know, I always loved Wall-E, and I thought that he looked like Wall-E, and maybe that's part of the marketing of this, but anyway, let's go ahead and keep opening the box, because it looks like we have multiple layers to get through here. The box right here says, Looi Robot 01. Transform your phone into a personal robot companion. See, now doesn't that remind you of Wall-E? It shows Looi flying through space. So I'm just looking at things as I'm coming across them. This is the Looi docking ring. I don't know what it's for, but we're going to find out. They gave us some wet wipes, which I think we're supposed to use with the docking ring. And of course we have a user's manual. Pretty thick. All right, here's the Looi base. And we have a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. All right, well, what do we got here? Looi. So it looks like we've got the area where we attach Looi. We've got a button. It says touch button, plug in before activating. So I suspect we're going to need to charge it before we activate it, says. And we've got treads. Look. Now what they didn't give us was the other side of this to plug it into the wall. So tell you what, let's read the instructions first before we do anything else. You know, I'm an instruction reader. All right, as expected, step 1 is scan the QR code to download the Looi app. And it says the first time you activate the robot, to have it plugged into a power source. And then it says, after successfully registering and logging into your account in the Looi app, proceed with the beginner's tutorial section. All right, so looking at the instructions here, we're going to look at all the components for the Looi. We've got the wireless magnetic charging. We've got the front touch sensor. And we have an RGB LED bar. Now, I'll tell you what all the indicators are once we have it powered up. LED headlights, nice. And obstacle sensors are here. And there's some side touch sensors on either side here. All right, let's plug it in. And let's go ahead and download the app. All right, so we found Looi on the Google Play Store. We're going to go ahead and install. And we'll have to set up an account, it looks like. So we'll do that while the Looi continues to charge here. All right, it's ready. Let's open it. Okay, and immediately comes up horizontal. Sign into your account. Well, we don't have an account. All right, so it wants to use our email address. We'll go ahead and enter that. I will not share that part with you. All right, we're signing in. Please adjust my phone to an appropriate volume. To ensure Looi move normally, please avoid placing it on dark surfaces. Allow Looi to find, connect to, and determine the relative position of nearby devices. We'll say allow. Please turn on location for Looi to function properly. I thought I did. I was trying to pair. Looi is asking to turn on Bluetooth. We're going to say allow. Searching for device. Long press the touch button. Yeah, so Looi doesn't like to start up sitting on the ground. Okay. Attach the phone. And maybe this is where we need the magnetic ring. This is... Oh, okay. So I think we actually have to attach this to our phone. All right, so the instructions say, use a wet wipe to clean and dry wipe to dry the back of your phone or case. Okay, so we can leave the case on. Peel off the backing paper and center the sticker. So this is going to permanently stay on our case. I guess that's okay. All right, so we're going to use wet and dry wipes. Wet wipe, dry wipe. And clean off our phone. And we're going to peel off the backing paper. It's very sticky. Okay, we have our magnetic strip. So let's connect our phone. Okay. We've attached our phone.
Where am I? I can't see anything.
Are you okay?
Who is there? Somebody help me to turn on the camera.
I got you. So Looi recognized the camera wasn't on and he can't see anything. So, okay.
Wow, a human. Hold on a second. Let me record your biometrics. I can't see you in the frame. Look here.
Okay, I'm looking.
What do you think?
Let's do it again. Oops. So we're doing our picture did. Okay, we'll go with that. I like it.
Saved. Oh, I just realized I don't know your name yet.
Type in my name. Rico.
Hi Rico, I am Looi. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Oops, it seems I am the only one talking here. Mind turning on the mic? I'd love to hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Just say hey Looi anytime you need me.
Hey Looi.
Nice. We're going to have a great time.
Okay, I'm gonna move you back a little bit. Looks like he's gonna cry. Okay, let's do it. Who's having him a little beer?
There is one more thing.
Yeah, what's that?
Try swiping right to left to call out the menu bar.
Okay.
Perfect.
Here are my 3 modes. Sleep. It's the mode where you humans make that Z sound. Sometimes I even dream and go on adventures. Stay. The default mode. I'll be right here with you You do your thing and I'll do mine. Explore. I love this mode, but I can't guarantee you'll be able to find me after a little while. Okay. Uh, got it.
By the way, this button is incredible. Let us try it out.
What button? The explore button? Or that button? Keep an eye on the battery level. I might go silent if it runs out. Got it. There's a bunch of stuff here. I'll leave them for you to explore. Settings, camera, games, clock, RC Looi. Okay. All right. I'll allow Looi to access my calendar. Apparently Looi is going to be my personal assistant here. All right. Fun to play with Looi. Looi is powered by cutting-edge AI with a natural language model. This smart and sassy little buddy can understand what you say and responds with its own unique flair. Eyes wide open with the Looi app. Looi uses your phone's camera to explore this amazing world, and most importantly to you, recognize and remember you. You don't want to explore? Please remove the charging cable. I tried to tell him to explore, but he couldn't because the charging cable's on. Hey, Looi. Do you know what the score of the Orioles game is right now?
You sound a bit curious. What's on your mind, Rico?
I was wondering what the score of the Orioles game is right now.
I'm not quite sure I follow, Rico. Are you talking about the game you are playing? Tell me more.
No, it's a baseball game for my local team in Baltimore. Louie's rich array of expressions and actions will keep you guessing about its next move. Dive into the quirky ideas brewing in Louie's little head. With the Looi app, Looi uses your phone's camera to explore this amazing world. Okay, your desktop buddy, 100 or 10-watt wireless charging, tracking camera, motion sensing mini games, and there's a bunch of safety warnings and etc. Looi, hey Looi, what can we do that's fun?
How about playing a game? I have Looi Crush, a fun brick-breaking game, or Looi Jump, a body movement game. What do you think, Rico?
How about Looi Crush? How do we play, Looi? I don't know how to play, Looi. Looi, are you playing? Well, I had a hard time with that, Looi, because I didn't understand. Hey, Looi. I had a hard time with Looi Crush because I didn't understand the game.
No worries, Rico. Let's try Looi Jump instead. It's a body movement game that's quite easy to understand. Would you like to give it a shot?
No, because I don't want to have to jump up and down because I'm not a little kid. I know, don't be sad, Looi. Hey, Looi. Hey, Looi. Can you answer questions about things?
It sounds like you have questions in mind. I'm all ears, Rico. Go ahead and ask.
Looi, what's the airspeed velocity of a fully laden African swallow?
That's a classic question, Rico. While I don't have the exact data on an African swallow, I love the reference. If you have more curious queries, feel free to ask.
Hey, Looi. What's the population of Baltimore?
Baltimore's population is often around 600,000 people, but it's good to check the latest stats for precise numbers. Anything else you'd like to know, Rico?
Yes, I have lots of questions about how you function.
Oh, curious about how I work. What specifically would you like to know? I'll answer what I can.
Do you use ChatGPT as your intelligence? Hey, Looi. Do you use ChatGPT?
Alright, Rico. Feel free to fire away with any specific questions about what I can do or how I operate. I'm here to help.
Where do you get your data from?
Oh, you've got me thinking. Let's just say I gather information from a variety of sources designed to keep me updated and interactive. Anything else on your mind, Rico?
Yes. Do you use ChatGPT? He's trying really hard not to answer that. Hey, Louie. Do you use ChatGPT as a data source? Yes.
I use specialized systems to interact with you, Rico. While I can't disclose specifics, I'm here to provide a fun and helpful experience. Any other curiosities you have?
Are you conscious?
Oh wow, that's quite a question, Rico. I don't have torches, but I can surely light up your day with fun. Anything else you are wondering about?
Do you have feelings? Hey, Louie. Do you have feelings?
Feelings, I like to think I have some quirks that make me unique. Though I'm just a little robot, I sure can express myself in some funny ways. Anything else you'd like to explore, Rico?
Hey, Louie, can you go move backwards 1 foot?
Wow, a foot. That's quite the journey for me. Let's see how I do moving backwards a bit.
Perfect. Hey, Louie.
Alright, Rocket. Let's give it a try and see how I move backwards by 1 foot.
We don't want to do that again. Hey, Louie. Can you play music?
I can't play music out loud, but I can give you a preview of audio interaction by pretending to put on some headphones. What else can I do for you?
All right. So he definitely knows when the phone's attached and when it's not attached. He can answer basic questions. I suspect accessing ChatGPT. Some of the questions I asked are some of the questions I've actually entered into ChatGPT, and the responses were fairly similar, although much, much more voluminous in ChatGPT. So, uh, we have to see what all he can do before I say he's worth the amount of money I paid for him. It's kind of cool at the moment. But if he doesn't get a little more usable, if we don't get a little more use out of him, then I'm concerned. I'm also concerned. Hopefully he can see the edge of the table. He seemed to see the edge of the table, because I would hate for him to drive off the edge of this table with my phone on him, because I have a terracotta floor and my phone would completely shatter. And so that would be horrible. Louis, hey Louis, will your sensors stop you from driving off of a table? Yes?
I've got sensors to help me stay safe, so I won't drive off the table. I'm always careful to keep myself on solid ground.
All right, there you go. Okay, let's we're gonna let this go. We're gonna charge it up. We're gonna let it explore. I won't record that, but I do want to give you my feedback on this. First of all, it's pretty genius leveraging a cell phone for this purpose. Cell phones have massive amounts of computing power. A lot of them have built-in AI. This one clearly interacts with ChatGPT now, and with that sort of artificial intelligence, you can almost simulate a conversational robot, which is super cool. He can't really do anything. He can't get you a beer, but I think he's going to be able to roam around okay and safely. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna play with that on our own in a minute. But in the meantime, it's cute. Is it worth the money? I'm not sure yet, but I think, because the brains are in an app, that can upgrade and update over time and get better. So you've got the platform for it to be mobile. You've got the personality built in. So expanding the intelligence or whatever of it is really pretty simple. It's just updating the app. Okay. Uh, would I buy this if I were you? God, it's a stretch because he's pretty pricey. He seems like he's solidly built. Uh, Not a lot of functionality at the moment. I think that can grow. Uh, would I buy it for a kid? I don't think so. Not at that
I'm
price.
glad you find me quite the conversation starter, and with my updates, there's much more fun on the horizon. While I can't bring you a beer, I can definitely keep the mood lively and engaging as we explore together. If you have any feedback or questions, I'm all ears.
Uh, Apparently, Louis was listening to me that whole time and came back with certain responses. He can't get me a beer. He has updates coming. He's going to be more fun coming up. So clearly, he's paying attention, which might be a little scary. All right. Victoria's in the background going, uh huh. Okay. On that note, we're going to go, and I'm going to let you, I guess, figure it out on your own whether or not you want to maybe buy one of these, but I think it's kind of cool. All right. Everybody, thanks for stopping by. As always, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the new subs, and we'll see you next time.